Okay, so our class is over today. So I want to introduce you to interesting things to evaluate your performance today.
Okay.
So the first I want to use is checklist.
Checklist.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So for the checklist, we will have 12 things to evaluate you, just a yes or no. So I can see you an example is the first. We can see the performing with correct sitting posture, and second, you will performing with no longer nails, and the third, performing correct styles. If you performing with correct sitting posture, you will have a yes on it. If you have long nails, you will have no on it. It's very clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So the second thing is called rubric.
Okay.
Okay, so I will show you what is rubric. Okay. The rubric is you will have 3, 2, 1, 0, and you will be evaluated at a tempo and rhythm, in notation, tones, dynamic styles in 5 areas. So if you have a good tempo and very good rhythm, you will have a 3. If your speed is appropriate and stable and about good of the rhythm, you will have 2. If your speed is unstable and the speed cannot be controlled, and maybe you have incorrect rhythms, and you will have 1. And if you don't have any speed or any beat, or if you have no control of your rhythms, you will have a 0. And for another example, for the style, if you play the very accurate style, you will have a 3. If you have basically accurate style, you will have 2. If your style unclear, if you, for example, if you play a Baroque style piece, but you play the style like the romantic piece, so the style is very unclear, so you will have 1. But if you have incorrect style, you will have 0. Do you know what is
Yes.
this? Okay.
Yes, I know.
So I want to ask you, which one do you prefer to use today?
I want to choose the first one.
So
Checklist.
checklist.
Yes.
Okay. So we will see checklist. Okay. So why do you want to choose the checklist?
I think it's more clear and easy. It looks.
Okay. Okay. So you prefer checklist? So we will
Yes.
use that. We will try to use that today. Okay. So I will type your name and then date is January. 25th. Okay, so let's stay together. So the first, performing with the correct sitting posture, do you think you do that?
Yes.
I think your sitting posture is very good, so I will type a
Thank you.
yes. And the second, performing with no long nails. I think your nails is a little bit long. So yes. So I think you need to cut your nails a little next class, before next class, okay? So maybe
Okay, I will do
this
that.
time, yeah, so maybe this time I will type a no on it.
Okay.
Sorry. So, okay, this
It's okay.
performing correct style. I think yes. Mark important fingerings. Oh, I see your score. You don't have mark any fingerings on your score. Yes. So I think it's very important to mark important fingerings on the score if you play a new piece or some piece you need to learn. So
Okay.
you need to mark some important fingerings on your score. Okay. So I will put no on it. Then performing the correct craft, I think yes. And then perform the correct time signature, yes. Dynamic, I think your dynamic is great. Yeah, your performance is great. Performing piece divided into two hands, I think yes. Performing correct rhythm, sometimes your rhythm may be a little bit wrong, but most of this is great. So I will put yes on it. Then performing appropriate speed, I think your speed is great. So yes. And performing all emotion terms. Do you think you're performing all emotion terms?
No, actually.
No, but I think
Yes.
it's good.
Ah,
So I type yes.
thank you.
Performing the correct nose. Sometimes you have some wrong nose, but almost is great. So I put yes on it. Okay. So I think your grade is good, great. I think you just need to cut your nails and then have some mark some important fingerings next time. Okay. So I
Okay.
think your other things is great. Your performance is great.
Thank you,
I
teacher.
really like your performing today.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will use the theme, or you need to think what we will use the rubric or the checklist next time, okay?
Okay.
You can think after class and tell me for the next class, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for your class today. See you next time.
See you.